Hey kids!
Hi kids!
We're so happy you're watching LifeKids Online. Today we continue our series on integrity. And here at LifeKids we are saying that integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. Last week we learned to stay truthful with your whole life. We saw the life of Daniel, how he remained truthful even when tough things were ahead of him. But he decided to stay truthful to whatever he said and whatever he did. Now today we have a brand new big answer, but before we get into that, we also have the memory verse.
Yes, Carlos, remember we have a new Bible verse that is found in the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 9, and it says like this: anyone who lives without blame walks safely, but anyone who takes the crooked path will get caught. Now I want everyone to repeat it after me. Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Let's do it. Anyone who lives without blame walks safely, but anyone who takes the crooked path will get caught. Good job, guys.
Great job.
Now let's repeat it all together.
Let's do it.
Anyone who lives without blame
Anyone who lives without blame
walks safely,
walks safely,
but anyone
but anyone
who takes a crooked path
who takes a crooked path
will get caught.
will get caught.
And once again, that is found in the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 9.
That verse is going to be with us this entire month, but today we have a brand new big answer for you, and that is being truthful with God keeps you close to Him. Now, I want you guys to say it one more time, or say it after me. Say, being truthful with God
Being truthful with God
will keep you close to Him.
will keep you close to Him.
Oh, come on, you guys can do just a little bit louder. One more time. Being truthful with God
Being truthful with God
will keep you close to Him.
will keep you close to Him.
And Jared has an awesome personal story that he wants to share with you, so you don't want to miss it. But before we get into our Bible times, there's a lot of things that we need to do. And one of those is to praise Jesus.
Yes.
You know, Nancy, well, how about if we invite everybody to stand up and let's all praise Jesus.
Hey you, listen up. I got something inside, can't get enough. It's true, I'm telling you. What you see in me is Jesus. I'm gonna show my friends I'll say, hey, every day I'll choose Jesus, I will follow you. Let everything I do honor you every day. I'll trust and obey every word you say, 'cause I know that you love me. I'm following your way every single day. I wanna be who you want me to be. You are the light, the truth, the way. So I'll say, hey, every day I'll choose Jesus, I will follow you. Let everything I do honor you every day. Every day I'll choose Jesus, I will follow you. Let everything I do honor you every day. Every day I can trust you, Jesus. Every day I choose to honor you. Every day I can reflect you to others. Every day I am who you say I am. You are the light, the truth, the way. And I'll follow you every day. I'll say, hey, every day I'll choose Jesus, I will follow you. Let everything I do honor you every day. Every day I'll choose Jesus, I will follow you. Let everything I do honor you every day. Hey, every day I choose Jesus, I will follow you. Hey, every day I'll choose Jesus, I will follow you. Hey, every day I'll choose Jesus, I will follow you. Hey, every day I'll choose Jesus, I will follow you.
I am the branch, you are the vine. My source, my hope, you are my lifeline. You are the truth to my questions and peace to my unsure heart. Jesus, you are the way, you are the truth, you are the light. Jesus, you are the way, you are the truth, you are the light. You are the light in the darkness. You are the calm in the chaos. You are the truth to my questions and peace to my unsure heart. Jesus, you are the way, you are the truth, you are the light. Jesus, you are the way, you are the truth, you are the light.
That was an awesome time of praise and worship. Now it's Bible time. So please, everyone, take a seat and listen to this Bible story together.
Hey LifeKids, this is Jared and I'm so excited for Bible time. This month we are talking about integrity. And integrity has been so important for us this month, just how crucial it is for you guys and for us adults. So let's watch this small video to help us understand what integrity looks like and what it is.
Stories of the Bible. The parable of the two sons. This is Jesus.
Hey-o!
Who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love and healed people from their sickness. He did many miracles like walking on water.
Oh, hey guys.
And even raised people from the dead.
Wahoo!
Jesus was in the temple in Jerusalem teaching when the Pharisees and religious leaders came up to him. They challenged his authority, and Jesus said, "What do you think about this?" A man with two sons told the older boy,
Hey son!
"Son, go out and work in the vineyard today." The son answered, "No, I won't go." But later he changed his mind and went anyway. Then the father told the other son,
Hey son!
"You go." And he said, "Yes, sir, I will." But he didn't go. Then Jesus asked, which of the two obeyed his father? They replied, "The first." Then Jesus explained his meaning in telling this story. Jesus told them that people who sinned would get into the kingdom of God before they did. This is because the Pharisees and religious leaders didn't believe the people who God sent to tell his message. Jesus continued to talk to the Pharisees and religious leaders. They realized he was telling the story against them, and they wanted to arrest him. But they were afraid of the crowds because the crowds listened to Jesus and believed that the message he was speaking was from God.
So integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. And I want you guys to be able to relate to me in a way of how having integrity is important, and being truthful in what you say matters, right? So let me just give you guys a little personal story of something that actually ended up happening to me when I was about your age. My parents were working and we were in a different house, right? So they were working in a different house, and my sister and I were in this house with my parents, and we weren't working, we were just kind of in that house waiting for my parents to be done. And this was another lady's house. So just to make that clear, it was not our house. But I get you guys, and I was there. I wanted to play hide and seek, I wanted to play tag. And so we did. My sister and I were playing, and we had a great time playing. And there was this instance where we wanted to do hide and seek, right? So obviously, when you're playing hide and seek, I'm sure y'all know, you want to find the best spot possible, right? You don't want to be found. You want to make sure that you can stay hidden the longest. So my sister was trying to look for me, and I decided that I would hide in this closet. Now in this closet, right, there was a lot of things in it and it was kind of messy. But in this closet, I found this weight, right? It was like a weight, like people who lift weights. I found this weight and I moved it because it was in this perfect spot for me. So I moved it outside of the closet and somewhere else in the hallway. Later on, my sister actually ended up finding me, but it was time to put the weight back in the closet, right? Because it wasn't my house. I didn't want to leave the weight there. So I decided with my sister to get the weight, put it back right where it was, trying to be responsible, right? Let's try to be kind to other people's houses. And while we were picking it up, it somehow slipped from our hands. And the weight dropped, and we just heard a boom. The floor cracked. This was a really nice house. I do want to mention it was like, 2 stories. It had a nice pool in the back. Like, it was a great house. And I, with the help of my sister, I might add, just dropped this weight on the floor, and the floor cracked. I can't even tell you how afraid I was. I felt like it was appropriate for someone to get handcuffs and take me to jail because I felt so guilty of what had just happened. And feeling guilty, I didn't know what to do, right? My parents were in the house and I was thinking in my brain, I'm sure they heard something. I mean, even the neighbors could have heard that thump. Someone should have heard that. And my parents were in the house. And I didn't know if I was gonna tell them the truth, right? And I decided with my sister that we would tell them if they noticed. Well, they noticed. As they were walking downstairs where we were, where the closet was, they walked and they saw the crack. And immediately they were like, "What happened? Why is it cracked?" And we decided to, at that point, tell the truth, right? We told our parents that we were playing with the weight, we dropped it, it broke. And I can almost remember myself after telling them the truth, immediately putting my head down, and I was ready for whatever punishment came my way. But my parents were very kind, and they let me know that they were thankful. I remember even my mom saying, "Thank you for telling us. We'll just see what happens when our boss gets home," right? When my parents' boss gets home. And they did warn us to be careful when we were playing with things, right? But they were actually a lot nicer than I thought they would be. And that goes to say how important integrity can be. I want to tell you that sometimes when we make mistakes, sometimes when we do something, even on purpose, right, or when nobody's watching, we always have this temptation, or we have this tendency to try and cover it up. We want to hide it, right? Nobody was looking. Or, what they don't know won't hurt them. Life kids, I want to tell you, don't listen to those lies. Don't listen to those thoughts. It's important to have integrity. It's important to be able to say the truth. Can you imagine if I would have withheld the truth from my parents and they never know, and their boss gets home and sees that crack? I'm pretty sure I would have gotten my parents fired and they would have lost their job. But my parents, knowing that, actually told their boss, and their boss wasn't too happy, but she had mercy. And she didn't fire my parents, but she wasn't happy, but she didn't fire them. My parents kept their job. They went back to that house. Can you imagine if I would have withheld the truth? My parents probably would have gotten fired. And you see, whenever you hear those thoughts of what they don't know won't hurt them, or nobody was watching, or maybe they just don't need to know this, maybe a little white lie won't hurt. Life kids, don't listen to that. I'm telling you, you will be forgiven if you say the truth. If you speak the truth, you will be forgiven, and that's just exactly how God treats us. When God hears what we've done, He is willing to forgive us. I want to read something to you. It's actually in 1 John, verse 9. And this is important because it helps us understand how God forgives us. And it says right here, 1 John, verse 9, it says, "If we confess our sins, He is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness." I want to put it like this. If we can ask for forgiveness, God will forgive us, and we will be okay. Sometimes I think our biggest temptation is we think that if we say the truth, we're gonna get this huge consequence. Our life is over. They know I'm gone. I'm out of here, right? I'm no longer gonna be their son. I'm gonna be grounded my entire life. No more video games until I'm 30. You know, I can't hang out with friends until 3 years later. LifeKids, that is not the case. Sometimes there are real consequences because we do mess up. And if we did it on purpose, even a bigger consequence, right? But I want to tell you that if you say the truth, you will be forgiven. And I promise everything will be okay. Remember this, being truthful keeps us close to God. Being truthful keeps us close. Sometimes when you're not truthful, when you withhold truth, right? What ends up happening is we feel guilty, right? We want to run away. We don't want to see that person that we did something to, or we don't want to go near that place that we broke something near. We want to be away from all that. And we tend to run away. But I'm telling you, it is better to say the truth. Because when you're truthful, you stay close with God. Not that God leaves you. He never leaves you, even if you do something wrong. But sometimes we tend to run from our mistakes. We tend to run from what just happened, and that can sometimes cause us to maybe run away from God. I'm telling you, say the truth. Be truthful. It'll keep you close to God. God will forgive you. Your parents will forgive you. Your friends will forgive you. But say the truth. Don't keep the truth. Don't keep that guilty feeling. Don't run. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe what they won't know won't hurt them. Don't believe those things. Say the truth. It's important to have integrity. And to have integrity, it takes courage. It's not easy for anybody. But I encourage you that if you continue to stay and have integrity, you will feel closer to God. You will feel closer to your family. You will feel closer to your friends. And most of all, you're going to be okay with yourself. Because sometimes we tend to run away from things and then we just feel bad here in our hearts. Say the truth and you're gonna be okay. I want you guys to close your eyes. If you can't even, bow your heads. And I wanna pray for y'all. Because I know it's not easy to say the truth. Maybe right now, there are some of you that haven't told the truth to your parents. Maybe you did something and you haven't told them because you're afraid of what could happen. Some of you may not be telling the truth to your friends. You don't know if they'll be your friend again if you told them. Or even your sister or your brother. Your teacher, whoever it is. Some of you may be feeling that guilty feeling. And I want to pray right now and pray that you would be encouraged to speak the truth. Let me pray for y'all. Father, I thank you for this wonderful day. Lord, I thank you for your grace. I thank you for being so kind to us, so kind to forgive us even when we make mistakes. You are amazing, God. You forgive us when we do wrong things. And Lord, I pray right now that everybody who's watching, if they have something in their heart that they are holding and need to let go, I pray that they can first come to you and give it to you, Lord, and come to their friends or family or person or boss or whoever it is, God, that they need to, and speak the truth. I pray that the truth sets them free. Lord, I ask that you help develop these kids with integrity. Let them know that they can be a people of integrity, Father. They can be faithful to say the truth. The truth can be heavy. Sometimes it can be difficult, but it is so important to you. And we want to stay close to you, God. We want to stay close because we don't want to be away from you. Let us say the truth. I pray that they can speak the truth. Anything holding them back, Father, I pray encouragement, I pray courage, I pray boldness in their lives to speak the truth. The truth is better than hiding. All the time, no matter what, it's gonna win. Lord, I bless these kids and anybody watching. I pray that your life and grace would be in these words, and that their heart may know how important and how freeing it is to speak truth and have integrity. I bless where they are right now, their homes, their couch, chair, or room. I bless their parents, their friends, and their family. And I thank you for every heart that you have here. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. God bless you guys. Y'all are awesome. Remember to have that integrity. Hope to see you next time. Have a great day.
Pop quiz. Pop quiz. Pop quiz.
Hey LifeKids, this is the Pop Quiz. My name is Jared.
And I'm Victoria.
And we are so excited to do this pop quiz, excited to test your knowledge. Let's see if you guys paid attention. Boys and girls, y'all are both so smart and excited because we have this awesome game. Victoria, would you mind explaining?
That's right. For those of you who weren't here last week, or if you just need a refresher, we did start a new physical challenge this month, and it's so much fun. So we are still gonna answer those questions. Y'all are gonna help us answer those questions, but each round we're gonna get these cups stacked up in a tower, okay? And we're both gonna have these Nerf guns, okay? So on the count of 3, we're gonna turn around and then we're gonna walk a couple steps. 1, 2, 3, turn around, and then we're gonna start shooting, okay? We only have 3 shots. Now, points-wise,
Okay.
each question, well, the first question for round 1 is going to be 5,000 for each of us, and then if whoever knocks down the most cups gets 10,000 points.
10,000 points?
Yeah.
The most cups?
Yes,
Okay.
so if you don't get the most of the cups, then you don't get any points.
Okay, that's
time.
okay.
But there are also bonus points. So if you can see on some of these cups, you have this little white strip right here. Each of those are 1,000 points. Now you can only get those if you knock the most cups down. So
Ooh, okay,
all
okay.
or nothing, you know what I mean?
All or nothing, I see how it is.
Yeah, and then round 2, we get even more points. So with the question correct, you get 10,000 points, and whoever knocks the most cups down gets 15,000 points.
Wow, I love it. It's different, and I'm ready to shoot some cups down. Are you, Victoria?
Absolutely.
Awesome, well, let's go with the very first round, round 1. All right, for the girls, what is our big answer for today? Is it A, be truthful with your whole life? Is it B, being truthful with God keeps you close to Him? Or is it C, be truthful everywhere?
Oh, these are a little bit tough because they all have to do with being truthful. But girls, I know you were paying attention. Which one is the correct answer?
What are they?
Is it A, or B, or C? All right, they would be paying attention, and I can tell because I know they got the right answer. We're gonna go with B.
You said B,
Yes.
not D?
No?
Oh, okay. Well, that's correct. It is B. Great job, girls. Y'all are so smart. Awesome.
Awesome job, 5,000 points right there. Now, let's go with question 1 for the boys.
All right.
Where is this month's Bible verse found? A, John 1:9, B, Philippians 4:9, or C, Proverbs 10:9?
All right, boys, this is our chance for 5,000 points. We've got to get this one. Is it A, B, or C? I'm hearing Proverbs 10:9. C.
Positive?
Positive.
All right, that is correct. Awesome job.
Great job, guys.
Off to a great start. Now,
right.
you know what time it is, right?
I do know what time it is, and I'm excited.
All right, let's go on to the physical challenge for round 1. All right, this is the ultimate showdown. I'm so excited. Now, I don't know if you remember, but we started off with 27,000 points and the boys started off with 32,000 points, but we both just got 5,000 points for those questions.
All right.
Now we're gonna see who gets 10,000 points, okay? Whoever knocks the most down will get 10,000 points plus whatever bonus points they get. The other team won't get any, okay?
Victoria, am I allowed to knock all of them down with one shot?
Like you could.
Okay, I'm just saying, it could happen, you know, accuracy.
Well, we'll find out in a bit. We're gonna turn around and take 3 steps and then turn back around and have 3 shots to do this, okay? So help us count down from 3, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
No, no.
Oh!
Someone help me.
Today's, oh, my lucky day. All right, Jared, what does this look like to you?
Huh? It looks like you knocked down more cups than I did.
I did, and I also got 2 bonus point cups, so that means we got 12,000 points that round. Awesome job, girls. Y'all are killing it like always.
All right, this is now round 2. Question for the girls. What are we talking about this month? Is it A, faith, B, integrity, or C, creativity?
Ooh, okay.
Or D, pizza?
No.
Oh, not pizza?
No, I know we talked about creativity last month, right, girls? So probably not that one. What are we talking about this month? I know you know. Is it A, B, or maybe C? I don't know. All right, I hear you, girls. We're gonna go with B.
They said B.
Yes.
B is correct. Great job, girls. Awesome.
That's 10,000 points. Y'all
Wow.
are killing it. Now, last question for the boys.
All right.
Integrity is choosing to be blank in whatever you blank and blank. Is it A, truthful, say and say, or B, truthful, say and do, or C, truthful, do and say?
Okay. Is it blank, or no, I'm just kidding. So I'm sure you guys heard the question and the answers. Is it A, B, or C? They say B.
B
They said
as
B.
in boy, and that is correct. Wow, that one was a tricky one. Good
B
job,
as
boys.
in boys rule, Victoria.
Y'all did an amazing job, but still anybody's game. We still got physical challenge round 2. Let's do it.
All right, round 2 of the ultimate showdown. Help me count to 3. Three, 2, 1, shoot. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Wait. Yes.
no!
I gotta get the last one. Accuracy.
Oh,
Victoria, what does it look like now?
I got 3 cups here.
She was trying to hide one, guys. But that means, boys, we just took that round with all the cups knocked down,
Yeah.
that is 3,000 bonus points and 10,000 points in total.
Jared, it's actually 15.
That's 15,000 points.
15,000. Okay.
Great job, boys. Y'all did amazing with me as well.
Pizza, muscle, boys, fool, air guitar!
Boys rule, amazing, great job.
Yeah, y'all did do an amazing job. But girls, we're close behind. The boys have 66,000 points and y'all have 54,000 points. So we still got this. It's anybody's game, but we got to give it to the boys this time. They did great. Now we'll go ahead and see you guys next time. We love hanging out with you. Bye.
See ya.
Hey friends, welcome to Connect Time.
Hello, friends. I want you to introduce yourselves. So I want to ask the girls to please introduce themselves.
I'm Alexa.
Hey guys, I'm Allison.
Hi, I'm Bellany.
All right. Hi, girls. Now I want to ask the boys to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Nestor.
I am David.
Awesome. Now we have here with us some of our awesome leaders for LifeKids. Representing the girls, we have Kaylee.
Hey kids.
And we also have Richard.
Hey guys, nice to meet you. Hey everyone.
I'm so happy you guys are here. And we're gonna start our Connect time by reminding you that this whole month we're talking about integrity. And I want you guys to start thinking about the meaning of this. We're saying in LifeKids that integrity means choosing to be truthful to what you say and what you do. So I want to ask our leaders, if you have a story, you remember a time or a day where you did something wrong, where you messed up on something. I'm going to start by asking Richard if you remember a time where you messed up.
Yeah. So, let me see. I recall when I was younger. You know what? This is kind of embarrassing. When I was in, I think I was in 6th grade. So I got my report card back, and let's just say I didn't get the grades exactly that I wanted. And my parents would be really on me when my grades weren't, the best. So I kind of took it upon myself to pretend like I spilled white out on my report card. And then I went home and I was like, Mom, I don't know what happened. I spilled the white out, and she already knew that I was lying, and she was not happy. So and the night didn't go well, let's just put it that way. And my dad, he was upset, and let's just say I didn't sleep too well. And now, as soon as I did it, I knew it was wrong. It's just, you get caught up in the moment and you think like, oh man, what are they gonna say? What are they gonna do? And I don't know, as a kid, you don't know what's gonna happen. You get all scared and flustered, but we thinking on it now, it's funny, but at the moment, you get scared, and but it's a mistake. It happens. I've definitely learned from it, but that's definitely a time where something I'm not proud of that I did when I was younger. But it happens, and you learn from the situation. You have to move on from it.
Yes, definitely. I've been there. And thank you so much for sharing, Richard. I'm gonna ask Kaylee, do you have a story that you want to share with us?
I do. Actually, mine's is really similar to Richard's. I do remember that my last year in middle school, I was excited because you're one of the older ones. You're about to go to high school. And it was my last year, so I thought it was gonna be cool to be part of the cool kids club there, or the group, to not do my homework assignments or do them but not complete them fully. And that caught up to me. Definitely when, I don't know how y'all get our report cards nowadays, but back in the day, we would get our report card by our teacher and we had to bring it home, show it to our parents, have them sign it, and then return it right back the next day. And so I thought I was slick and sneaky to not do my homework. And I remember getting home and being asked the same question each time. If my mom would tell me, Haley, did you do your homework? Did you finish it? And I would tell her, yes. I would lie to her and tell her, yes. I already knew she would kind of want to see something. So I would be quick about it. And before she would pick me up in my backpack, I would have an assignment already completed from that day in class that it looked like I had it all filled out and I took my time on it. And so from a distance, I would show it to her and like wave it. Yep, I got it done. So she could kind of see work done on that page. And then I put it right back in my backpack, zip up my backpack, and throw my backpack in my room. Now, obviously I wasn't so sneaky because of the way that we had to show our report card to our parents. And when she saw it, I knew that all the times that I had lied caught up to me. And my heart dropped, and I already knew I got grounded. Cell phones, my privileges, friends, and grounded for like forever. And I was so sad, and I was like, never again. That first lying, not true, also lying, was not the right thing. Like Richard said, it's like you feel bad, and then, but yes, I had to suffer at that time. I've learned to do the right thing now from the very start because I don't want to having to. Lesson learned for sure.
Awesome. Thank you guys for sharing. And I like what you say, both of you say at the end, you learn from that. You don't want to do the same thing and you don't want to repeat your mistakes. And that is a very, very good lesson. And I also messed up every single day. You know, last Wednesday, I was supposed to cook for my family and I forgot to get the chicken out of the fridge. And after I got home, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna have like anything else to give them. So I was worried, I was sad because they wanted to eat chicken and I wasn't gonna be able to give them that. And we all make mistakes every single day. It doesn't matter if you're young, if you're a teenager, if you are a young adult, if you're a mom, or a dad, we still make mistakes. And the important part is to learn from it and to keep going. Now I want to ask the kids, how do you think or how do you feel after you make a mistake, after you messed up? I want to ask one of the boys first. Maybe I'll ask Nestor. How do you feel, Nestor, after you messed up, after you make a mistake?
I want to say guilty if it's something bad, but like if it's like an accident mess up, then I'd like try to hide it probably.
Awesome, thank you. Good answer. What about now one of the girls? Alexa, how do you feel after you messed up?
I kind of feel anxious. Like my stomach hurts sometimes. And it's just like a lot of thoughts going in my head.
Yes, that definitely has happened to me, where you don't know if you did something wrong, or if you did something good, or if you're gonna get caught, or if you're gonna get in trouble. So I can definitely relate to that. I have another question for you guys. Have you ever hide after you make a mistake? I'm gonna ask now, Allison. Have you ever, or maybe you say something you weren't supposed to, have you hide it from your parents, or have you hide after you have done something that you weren't supposed to?
Well, I've once said something to my mom that I shouldn't have said because I was getting really angry to her, and I said shut up to her, and that just made me feel like I did that, like I did something wrong to my mother, and I shouldn't have done that because I got in trouble, and I kind of felt really guilty, like my throat was hurting, like, and I couldn't say anything else, and I got in trouble, a really big trouble.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing, Allison, and I'm pretty sure you learned from that and you don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
What about you, Beleni? Have you done something that you weren't supposed to?
I'm not really sure.
It's okay. You don't have to tell us right now, but I just want to remind you guys that even if you make a mistake, the important thing is to stay truthful to who you are and to always come to the right person and tell them how you feel. Even if you're scared, even if you don't know what to do, we're always there to help you and to listen to you. So I want to ask one of our leaders, after you've done something, do you feel the same? I'm going to ask Kaylee.
Yes, my feelings do change. When I make a mistake, when I mess up, depending on what it is, I do feel guilty. I feel like I know I did something wrong, and I need to follow up with an action, a good one, either to say sorry or just continue doing the right thing and ask for forgiveness of what I did that made me feel that way.
Awesome. What about you, Richard?
Yeah, exactly like she said, you feel a lot of guilt and, just shame for what you did. And, the best thing to do is not to try and continue, hiding it or trying to lie about it. So you have to, immediately just either ask for forgiveness or show them, I did this, I messed up, please, forgive me. Because, you can't live with that type of guilt with you, and it's only going to eat you up inside.
Yes, and I ask you this, guys, because I want you to remember that usually that feeling that you have in you that you did something wrong, it comes from God. It comes from Him because He wants you to stay close to Him. And when we do something wrong, we get far away from Him. So today's bottom line, or this week's bottom line, is about that, about being truthful to God, because that keeps us closer to Him. So now I want you to know that the truth always wins. That doesn't matter whatever you do. And if you think you're hiding it really, really good and no one is gonna know and everything is gonna be okay, I want you to know that the truth is always gonna come out. So how can you keep telling the truth to everyone? You have an advice for other kids. How can you keep telling the truth to everyone? Okay, go ahead, David.
You can practice telling the truth and try not to hold it out, and you could tell them that you made a mistake and that you can fix the mistake.
Yes, practicing telling the truth, it always helps. Anybody else that wants to answer that question?
Maybe you can like David said, try not to hold it in, and if you can't think of anything else, just tell them what you did, being honest. And if you can't do that either, you have to pray to God to help you, so that way you can be honest and say the truth from now on.
Yes, I love that. Thank you so much for your answers, guys. I want to remind you also that learning from your mistakes can help you to tell the truth the next time. And remembering what you have learned from other experiences can help you to keep telling the truth. What about you, Kaylee or Richard? Do you guys can think of another things that we can do to keep telling the truth?
I think what I can share is that what helps me to continue saying the truth is that I know that there's one person always watching, always listening, and always knows even the thoughts in your mind. And that is God. And to be honorable to Him helps me tell the truth and not lie anymore. Because if I lie, I just fill my life with sin. And if I tell the truth, then I'm being honorable to God. And that's what He wants us to be, a child of God, and to lead that by example.
What about you, Richard?
Yeah, I mean, she brought up very good points. I fully agree with her. Just make sure you live your life in truth and in honesty. And the more you do, the more that you'll be able to, just live your life that way. It won't be like a hard thing for you to do. It just come naturally, and people will begin to trust you more, and you'll feel better about your way of life and what you do. And just as you trust in God, and then we will begin to build that trust in others as well.
Yes, that is very, very true. I want to ask the kids now. I want to start with the boys. Do you think God really forgives you and forgives everyone?
Yes.
Yes, He forgives you no matter what. We all make mistakes, and God is love. He will always forgive you.
Yes. Esther?
Yeah. God does forgive us. We just have to ask for forgiveness and forgive us.
Yes. What about you, Melanie? Do you think God forgives you and forgives everything you do?
Yes, but sometimes He might get a little bit upset because He might doesn't want you to do those stuff.
Okay, thank you for answering. Yes, guys, God is always gonna forgive you no matter what you do or what you've done or what you say or what you don't say. He's always there for you and to forgive you. So now, before we finish, I want you guys to ask you if you know the bottom line of this week. I know I told you before, but I want to see if you guys were paying attention. Do you remember the bottom line?
God forgives us no matter what.
That was very close. Somebody else wants to try?
God will forgive me whatever what?
It's okay, you're very, very close. But the bottom line is about being truthful to God. Close to Him. So being truthful to God and to yourself and to the things that He says that you are will keep you close to Him. Whenever we make a mistake and whenever we do something wrong, we feel that we're going or becoming being far away from God, being apart from Him. But He wants you to stay close to Him. That's why He doesn't want you to do these things. So before we close the Connect time, all right, guys, I want to ask the leaders, Richard and Kaylee, if you have an advice for the kids tonight.
Yes, so I would advise you guys to implement these principles in your lives now. So as you get older, life becomes more fruitful to you, and you have joy in your life, and you're not struggling at an older age how to forgive people, how to do things right. Because maybe right now getting grounded or have your parents take things away from you might be a big thing, but as you get older, there's bigger consequences if you don't do the right thing. So I think the great example to follow is Jesus and all that He has taught us in His parables, and choose to do the right thing so that we can always live our lives in honor to God.
Yes, thank you, Kaylee, for that advice. Richard?
Okay, so for you guys, I would just say that, just know at the end of the day that no matter what mistake you make, that God will always love you, and you shouldn't feel bad or feel like, I did this, so God doesn't love me, or God thinks I'm a bad person. That's not how it is, and that's not how it goes. He will always love you, and He will always be there for you. Same as your parents, and your loved ones. Like, just know that we're all human, and mistakes are always made. And integrity just, means being truthful to yourself, being honest to others, and knowing that, no bad thing will cause someone to not love you, and God is always going to love you. And you guys should continue to pray, continue to believe in Him, and believe in what He can do for you in your life. Because, trust me, I've been in plenty of situations where I thought, like, I've messed up so bad, but, you come to the realization that God is still there for you. Like, things can definitely be worse, but He's always there for you.
Yes, that is very true, Richard. Thank you so much for that advice. And thank you so much, guys, for being here, for sharing your stories, for participating, for encouraging each other and other kids to tell the truth and to stay truthful to who they are and to who God has called them to be. So I want you guys to say bye to this segment, but don't go anywhere because the fun is not over. We stay tuned and see what's next. Bye.
Bye.
Hi kids, welcome to Craft Time. I'm so excited that you're watching today. We have a super fun activity, and I want you to remember that this whole month we're talking about integrity. And this week we're saying that being truthful with God keeps you close to Him. For today's visual, we're gonna need 2 oranges, 2 clear containers, and water. For the first part of the visual, I want you to grab that orange and drop it inside the water. And I want you to tell me what happens with that orange. We're gonna do it. Yes, the orange stays on the top. I want you to pretend this orange is you and me. And this is what happens when you stay truthful with God. It keeps you close to Him. Now for the second part of the visual, I'm gonna peel this orange. So give me just 1 second. More like a minute. All right, we have our orange completely peeled right here. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put it inside the water and you're gonna tell me what happens. As you can see, the orange went all the way to the bottom. And like I told you before, I want you to pretend this orange represents you and me. And this is what happens when you change who you are. When you don't stay truthful to God, you separate from Him. You move far away from Him. So I hope this helped you remember today's big answer. Being truthful to God keeps you close to Him. And please don't forget to share with us this visual through our social media. And don't go anywhere because the fun is not over. See you guys next week.
what a super cool craft time that we just had. Nancy showed us a craft where there was 2 oranges and one of them went all the way down, but the other one stayed up. We can see it that as you stay true to who you are, you will remain close to God. But if you're not true to who you are, you will sink all the way down and be separated from God. That is what we want you guys to know this week. We are saying that being truthful with God will keep you close to Him. That was our big answer for today, so I want you guys to say it one more time. Let's do it. Being truthful with God.
Being truthful with God
will keep you close to Him.
Will keep you close to Him.
Thank you, Nancy, for showing us this craft today.
You're welcome. I love to see everyone participating. Please don't forget to share your experiment with us through social media.
Now, let's finish this service with a bang. Let's do something that we really love and really enjoy to do here at LifeKids. So everybody, please get up on your feet and let's praise Jesus.
There's nowhere you won't go, nothing you won't do, no place that I could hide. You're always in pursuit, I'm never too far gone, always in your side. When I wait for you, you're always right on time. You're always pursuing, always pursuing, always pursuing me. More than the air I breathe, I need you here with me. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop chasing me. You made a way for me, opened up the door. Jesus, you have my heart, now and forevermore. You're always pursuing, always pursuing, always pursuing me. More than the air I breathe, I need you here with me. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop chasing me. More than the air I breathe, I need you here with me. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop chasing me. Always pursuing me. Your love is chasing, your love is chasing, your love is chasing me. You're always pursuing, always pursuing, always pursuing me. Oh, your love is chasing, your love is chasing, your love is chasing me. More than the air I breathe, I need you here with me. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop chasing me. More than the air I breathe, I need you here with me. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop. And you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop chasing me. No, you never, and you're never gonna stop, never gonna stop.
Hey LifeKids, thank you for watching this week's video. We hope you can stay tuned for next week.